Surprise. Mr. Doubtwire voice. Hey, what's going on with y'all? We here. You already know what time it is. Let's just get straight to it. I'm gonna just get these two divine messages popping, and then we're gonna get to astrology for all signs today. Been off for a while. Back, like I say, YouTube is just oversaturated. People are just mass distracted, and shit like this. I don't know. It's just not meant for the public, so to speak. So, um, to avoid wasting mine and y'all time, I just gotta fall back and come back when the time is right. Definitely a good time right now. So no delay. Let's get straight to it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes land, and we will begin. This be divine feminine situation. Swords or spades. That's your thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. It's your sword, okay? Cups or hearts. Anytime they come out. Those are emotions. What are emotions? This is feelings and emotions. Did read a long time. uh, Cups are feelings and emotions. And all feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Sword, cup, sword. Who rules the cup in the sword department? The divine feminine. Feminine energy reside in their emotions and in their mind. Which is cool because at least they think before they do shit. You know what I'm saying? At least they go about things the right way. I'm a divine feminine, by the way, in case you didn't know. We'll get to that later. Um, then we got the wands, clubs, right? Those are actions and behavior, things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. You know what you done and what you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. And I say this right before I do every reading because I really want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Actions and behavior, these aren't just cards, there's terminology, it's just knowledge. And I say it repetitive for it to get in your mind because it's just secondhand knowledge. Actions and behavior, that's what's most important. Not what you have, that's pentacles. We're going to get to that in a second. Wands, clubs, things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done and what you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Who's the king of wands? Who rules the wands in the pentacles arena? The divine masculine. Pentacles, diamond. Diamond. Persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear with your five senses. Pentacles is a pinnacle, Pinnacle, a moment in time, a term, an era. Whether long or short, era, term. You feel me? Pentacles are, like I say, your possessions. Things in your life that you have acquired, attained, are in attendance for, like being a parent, having children and shit for like 18 years. You're accountable of parenting and shit like that. Pentacles, wands, cups, swords. But everything starts from the mind. Okay? So I want to break that down. Let's get to the reading. It's divine feminine. What a divine feminine is just a divine person with feminine energy. You got divine people and you got karmics. Divines, I say about 28% of this planet. Karmics, 70%, the rest, the sheep, what I mean? Like the fallen, you feel me? And you got like the 1-2%ers. They're in a group by themselves. They could be good, they could be bad, or in between. It doesn't matter. Just geographically, ain't too many good people, ain't too many people with sense, ain't too many people that understand God or have God in their lives and in their hearts and in their minds and stuff like that. Like, it ain't good and bad. It's only one way, and that's up. And what's up? God is what's up. Like, but what it is just two types of people. And what I like to call it agents and shit. But it's just two types of people. You know what I mean? You're either divine or you're not. Okay? And what makes you divine? Your actions and behavior, what you're doing and what you've done, not what you got. You can have everything and have nothing. People with little who makes a lot with it, and people who have everything that do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just want to say that right. Let's get straight to the reading. Divine feminine. And you'll figure things out. Just pay attention. Four Wands. Twin flame wise, Four Wands represents twin flames. Divine lovers. Relationship, friendship, kinship, growth, development, establishment, the maintaining of a twin flame relationship with a divine feminine and a divine masculine counterpart. You can be the same sex, you can be of the same blood, you can be just buddies, you two can be Bonnie and Clyde out here, you know what I'm saying? Not all divines are paired. Only a few people are twin flames. If you feel you are one, dive into this journey, this rabbit hole, because the twin flame thing brought me here. Unlocked my powers, made me meet my divine counterpart, and really got me to this point. Best thing that ever happened to me. But it's a gift and a curse because, like I said, higher you go up, less people that's around. Aside from twin flames, Four Wands represents the fourth, fifth dimension, heaven, Zion, the infinite. Like I say, where the divines reside in the fourth, fifth dimension. We're here in the third dimension with everybody else, but mentally, we up there. This is the matrix, the world. And what's the world? It's a temporary space in time where all things expire. It's a low-level vibration, the world is. The universe, it just hit different. Now, the key to this whole divinity path is the fourth, fifth dimension. And all you're doing is mentally getting access to the infinite. How can I prophesy? How can I be a psychic and know these things, know things about to happen, know everything about you? Like, you know what I mean? It's the infinite. We're all connected. I could just tap into it. Reading gets you there. I mean, I don't know how she's gonna get to the infinite without reading a book or something. And ain't just reading, it's corroborating information, knowing what's real and what's fake. Everything's fake in this world, but up there, everything is real. Whole different laws, dynamics, the infinite. There's no ceiling to this right here. And like I say, the more you dive into this, the more you get into, like, where God at? What's God? God is up. That's what's up. Okay, you want to go up. Up and away from the world. Divine people, we are just, it's like the Matrix. We eject and jack out this place. We got work to do in this place, just like y'all do, but we got work to do in Zion, fourth, fifth dimension heaven. How do divines move? Last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep it moving. In an infinity circle, like it's an infinity. This is the world. It's a hamster wheel, and people just go circles. This is how karmic move. Their behavior is consistent. They don't change. Same shit. Time go by. Same attitude, same ideology, same script. Nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? Life of a karmic. And if you choose to put yourself in a deal with a karmic, be in a relationship with a karmic, befriend a karmic, hop in their shit, you'll get caught right end up in their shit. So that's why it's good to go home, because we're spiritual beings having a physical experience. It ain't the other way around. You understand what I'm saying? When we leave here, we're going back home. And that's also what the Four Wands represents. Home. The four walls you call your shelter. The four walls you call your shelter. Whether it's a shack, whether it's a suite, whether it's a room, whether it's a big ass crib. It's your security. It's your sanctuary. It's your space. Your home environment. Where your kids dwell. Where you dwell. So overall energy, divine feminine. It's time to focus on home. What home really means to you. And what's home? Home is what heart is. Home is also where the hate is. Where some of the greatest become greater. Shout out to Epic. You know what I'm saying? Marlon Easter from Bloomington. That's my guy. Home. For people with children, get your home in order. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to prepare. A lot of things is gonna happen by the end of the year. I'm not gonna get into it, but preparation. Secure yourself just in case something happens. Any emergencies, any unforeseen catastrophes, any layoffs. Just be pre-prepared for whatever. You know what I mean? especially those with kids. People with kids. Get them off this internet real quick. Just eject them out this shit real quick. Just let them be without it for a little bit, just in case something happens and they're without it for a little bit, so you don't really see the Dr. Jackal, Mr. Hyde mental shit that's gonna pop up from not having the Wi-Fi with shorties doing something. Okay, different. It's not like us, the way we grew up. We can just go outside or find some fucking business. It's a different thing. I don't have shorties either, so I really feel for y'all when it comes to this particular subject. As far as home, get it in order. As far as relationships, your spouse, your little situation, divine feminine, especially if you fucking with a karmic. Okay, if your man out in the streets, if your girl out in the streets, if she outside of home, let her be. Let him be outside of home. It's like, hey, Donnell Jones, let them be what they want to be. If home ain't their focus, building a home, creating a home, providing a home, maintaining a home, it ain't got to be just four walls we call our shelter, baby boo. It's just, in general, like I said, infinite. If your relationship, you two ain't spiritual in your relationship, like if you two ain't vibing and growing spiritually in your relationship, then this shit is a dud. Okay? If it's just a karmic situation, it's a demo, like you're only using because of something, a pinnacle. That's the only thing that draws you to this person or to this situation, in the situation. Pimp that shit the fuck out. Do what you need to do. Prepare your home. Get people out who don't need to be in, especially fucking strangers. Now, single people, like myself. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see. Hey, that's my shit. Single Life by Cameo. I'm gonna bump that shit when this shit is done. To all my single people. Who home is really where your heart is, because since you out here. Since you out here. Taking care of home is just, like I say, getting in tune with the infinite. God just did some shit with me. This is why I'm online again. I wasn't even gonna fuck with y'all, but it's like, sometimes God wants you to come on. Not in a physical sense. Sometimes God needs you. That's why people who die suddenly, or it's a lot of sudden deaths around this bitch. I'm just taking this guy. I just need good people somewhere else. Good people. We're spiritual warriors and shit, so we have to be here amongst the bullshit. Getting, like I say, it's like divine feminine. You're a trinity in a matrix. Like I say, fourth, fifth dimension, that's Zion. It's the real world, not the fake world, the actual world that we reside and know we live in. You know what I'm saying? What happens when Trinity jacks into the world, the fucking matrix? This low level vibration that is the world, right? It's like every time, from the time she jacks in this bitch to the time she jacks out this motherfucking matrix, what's she doing? Being chased by motherfucking agents. She got shit to do, a job to do, things to do, but she's got to do that shit quick. And it's like, from the moment she jacks in, it's just she on point. She gotta look out for agents. She gotta get the fucking objective and job done. And then it's like it's agents every fucking where. So they kind of know her move already. So it's like she gotta Superman her shit out of her objective just to get back home, run into a phone. You know what I'm saying? To jack out before they shoot the motherfucker. Like, it's just too much going into the world to gather and get shit to come back home. Not just Zion heaven, your heaven on earth, your four walls you call your shelter. Because soon you walk through these motherfucking doors that is your home, it's like, all right, the world out there, I'm in here, your sanctuary. You dig what I'm saying? So, taking care of home. Making sure your home is your number one priority. For those who own homes, you don't want to lose that shit. Keep that shit in the fucking family. Don't let people, relationships, societies tear down the shit that you built. Especially your home. Overall energy. Go home. This could be your hometown. Like I said, this could be things hitting home right now. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason. God don't make no mistakes. God is absolute too. So, whatever you're going through, as long as you go home and restart, as long as you take care of your home, you'll be fine. Bottom line, more important than anything in this message, we got the Nine of Wands, the Divine Feminine, and that's the Wounded Warrior. Wounded Warrior, if you look at tarot cards and just Google up Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands and tarot, that's the technical definition for this. I got my own slang, but this is more closely drive to the original meaning of the Nine of Wands and tarot. I'm a Christian psychic, so I don't do tarot cards, you know what I'm saying? But just want to say that. But Nine of Wands, definition, my definition, it's just like a toe. Bottom line, a lot of you divine feminines, not all, a lot of you divine feminines, things are hitting home and shit is taking its toll. Or in my case, the other shoe dropped. You've been going through some shit been happening, you kind of, I know what the fuck the verdict gonna be, the other shoe just dropped. So now you know exactly what the fuck going on, what time it is, and what actions and behavior ones you need to take from this point on. Four wands. Home is wands. Like actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, and what you finna do. Like, told you, action. It's time for action. Overall bottom line, feminine, it's time for action. It ain't time to be in your mind. It ain't time to be in your heart. In fact, it's time to turn your emotions on mute. In fact, it's time to like be focused, but put blinders on. So you only focus on your ultimate goal, your objective, wherever you need to go right now. Whatever you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Let's go for men, women. Because I'm like I say, I'm divine feminine. You got women in the feminines and shit. Like, you know, and these feminists are just people that's in their heart and mind too much. And shit has to happen to get you out this, to get to the masculine arena, which is doing shit and manifesting shit. Kicking this thing on off. This is energy you coming into, or energy that just left, or just happened. We got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, this deals with the mind, mental shit, things you register, truth. This is a cat coming out the bag, darkness coming to the light, results. You didn't know, now you know. This is like the black and white. This is the subpoena. This is the termination letter. This is the motherfucking breached contract. You know what I'm saying? This is that lab test result. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. When the truth come out, you have to register and move on amicably. Thing about truth is, it's like I say, it's mental. You could break up with a person, literally break up with a person, and they can hear the truth and not want to hear it. I don't care what you say, we still us and shit. It's like, just fucking told you. Like, it's mental, sword, mental, you not accepting the truth right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, truth, when it come out, you accept it, you register it, and you move on amicably. I ain't even gonna pick out clarifiers. Results. Coming to this week, finding some shit out, registering some shit, and moving on amicably. If you ain't found it out, you will. If you found it out back not too long ago and you currently moving forward, okay, action, action, action. We could be out your head now. Maybe it's been 7 days, 7 weeks since you heard or registered this. Okay, it's time to move forward. It's time for action. It ain't time to be in your head. It ain't time to be in your heart and your feelings, divine feminine. It's really time to go. It's go time. And that's direct. That's conscious. That's something you can clearly see, right? Shit you don't see, subconscious shit. It's the happiness that's going to come from knowing. Seven of Swords, that's the truth. Ten of Cups, that's happiness, emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, or gay. The shit you don't see about this divine feminine. Fact is, it's the, like I said, the worst shit is the best shit. The worst day of your life, it's something good that's gonna come from it. The worst day of your fucking life. But best believe something new is getting birthed. Something new just got planted. Something new just manifested. Okay, you're not gonna see what this goodness is probably till later or after the fact. But it's always a lesson. That's why we don't take losses. Fuck a loss. It's an L. It's a fucking lesson. You didn't lose anybody. You just learned a lesson with that fucking person. You didn't lose anything. You just learned a lesson about the shit. Feel me? It's all mental. You know the direction you going with shit. You know what I mean? Like happiness. Even though the shit is too real right now and the truth is setting in, at least you can be happy. If anything, this is just laughing. Shit that I'm doing. I can't stop shaking my head. Like every day I wake up and shit, I would say the past 2 years, it's just I've been shaking my head and laughing at bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And just like laughing because it's funny to me. It's almost like a joke. The comedy show that is life. Like, you know, what the world has become, what life has become. Yeah. It's a fucking joke. Definitely a simulation or some shit. Like, it's a game. Like, this shit ain't. It's a game. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta laugh at the shit to keep from crying. You gotta laugh at this shit to really give it what it really is. It is a fucking joke. 70% karmics in this world. What that mean? There's only 28% people who got originality, who are the thinkers, who are the inventors, who are the motherfucking beautiful minds, who are the talented individuals, the great writers, the great artists, the great fucking leaders, the great philosophers, the great theorists, the great philanthropists, people that really do the fucking work. A lot of people that don't know the answers. So just in case the teacher asks you to the fucking board, the karmic is gonna look at the answer on your piece of paper and put that shit on the board. He don't know how the fuck you got the answer. He's just following orders. That's what life is about. Just do what the fuck you said. And most people in this 28% category, line, we don't take orders. Bitch, we ain't robots, we human beings. We have individuality. We have originality and shit. Like all the shit that the world doesn't have. They get poached on. I've had ideas stolen and copywritten from me since I started this little bullshit ass company based approach to this business and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of good ideas taken, and it's just good people get poached on. You know, that's just the way of the game. You're the best worker at your job. They let your ass go, but keep the fuck people because that's just the way things are. Like, you know, that's why when shit happens and when the truth sets in, all you can do is, like I say, just laugh. Yo. Laugh at idiots. Best thing I do now with authority, I don't even talk to them. It's the superiors at my job, whatever the fuck. It's just, I play mute and I look at them. Especially if they're incompetent as fuck. Especially if they ignorant as fuck. Especially if you know in your heart and mind that these motherfuckers are just taking orders, and like I say, it's a system used to get good people the fuck out of their relationship, out of their job. Like I say, the world doesn't have it out on you. It's just the program and rising above it. Another thing, that's why it's a divine reading, right? I'm talking to divines, right? Hey, go home. Fuck out the world. Eject real quick. You know what I'm saying? And really take a fucking break and enjoy the fact whatever just happened. Like I said, it's just like what happened with me. Yesterday and today was just a bad fucking day for me. So, like, I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I'm gonna deal with whatever, but it's just like the calmness before the storm. It's just the energy of like your last day out before jail, for a 30-day jail stint, for parking tickets or some shit like that. I ain't never been to jail. Nigga record clean as fuck. I don't know nothing about that. But moving on to the message. You know, just being happy and content with what's happened. Now I gotta do the gay shit. Gay rant. To the cups. What's happy? Gay. What's gay? Happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying happiness is gay. I'm just saying like it's the energy. For some reason that shit got attached to it, and you know I just took it and ran with it in my terminology in my day. All right. And most gay people are what? Like happy, content. Don't really get too fucks about what the fuck you think or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like a rainbow shield around them that the blue blocks bullshit. It's an energy. It's an emotion. It's a cup. Feeling emotion that they have that kind of keeps them in a happy space despite the hate and the criticism and all that shit. And that's just raw ass energy to observe. And that's why I snatched it and put it in this. So, yeah. When bad shit happen and some good shit to it, be happy because you still blessed. You know what I mean? From the ones and like the actions and behavior ones clubs that you've done, you can bounce back. So it's all good, right? On the K note, I told you, we're going back to the home environment. Like I said, I don't have shorties, but parents, what I'm seeing with y'all kids is this energy here. Ain't no wrong being gay and homosexual. Okay, I'm LGBT friendly. However, it is agendas out here to make your shorties that way. Okay, they do it through the programming and TV and all kind of shit. Once again, I ain't got time to get into that. But what I will say is, you know, a lot of them are asexual for a reason, and it ain't just the fucking propaganda and powers that be that's doing it. Y'all doing it. It's y'all motherfucking lifestyle. It's the shit y'all motherfuckers into, and they peep every fucking thing. So you know, just saying all that shit to say this. Check on y'all shorties. Talk to them. See what they about, what they on, what they're happy with, because they're identifying with shit you don't even know. You ain't even aware of. You know what I'm saying? That's how far it's transcended. LGBT. I'm telling you, I'm LGBT friendly. It stops at the motherfucking T with me. T barely, barely. Because they have a purpose and shit. You know, ain't none of my interest, you know, but I understand them. I get them. It's all love, just like it's love with the other letters with me. But it stops with me with the T because everything after fucking T is this bullshit. Yo, shorties are getting engulfed in quasi-sexual, asexual, pansexual, pedophilia, which is rampant in fucking Utah and you know Kentucky and shit. That shit real. That shit is real. I ain't even gonna talk about that because I ain't even got no time to get into the pedophilia that's going on legally. That's part of this agenda. After the T. You understand what I'm saying? All this goofy ass shit. You know, all this goofy shit is what the fuck your shorties on. They ain't even LGBT no more, nigga. I'm telling you. They're here. And you don't know shit about this. Okay? So talk to them. At least make sure they get off this shit and at least get here. Something that makes sense. Something that ain't gonna be detrimental in a long way. If I was a parent, I'd rather deal with LGBT than fucking QPASG, you know what I mean, GD. The fuck? Start watching what the fuck they watching. Spy on these niggas when they on their little games, Joe. Internet shit, Joe. You're gonna be fucking, especially to my white audience. You're gonna be fucking shocked. The fuck your kids is watching. Some real racist ass, crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm an 80s baby. Last shit I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it moving. It's just like Rotten.com. I don't know, dog. 6th, 7th grade. No. 5th, 6th grade. Right into the introduction of that new Fat Mac. You remember the old Mac? It was green and big as hell and clunky and shit, right? Then we got that fresh Mac, the round joint with the transparent colored back and the little round mouth and shit. You know, because we was in computer class and shit. Like, we're the programmers. 80s babies, we're the programmers. That's a whole nother rant. Actually, I'm going to do a whole rant on that when I'm done with these videos. It's either right before or after Columbine. This is either right before or after Columbine, right? Rotten.com. I don't know who the fuck told us about it. Rotten.com, Rotten.com. Kept hearing about the shit. Like, what the fuck? What is that? The new fresh internet we got? Look, Rotten.com. Nigga, what? Faces of Death. See? We was watching weird, crazy shit. Just people dying, mutilated. The death scene of celebrities and shit, like Chris Farley and Kurt Cobain. And we did it religiously. Like every time we went to computer class, we seeing what the fuck is on Rotten.com. We watching Faces of Death. It went from watching and one mixtapes to Faces of Death, nigga. And we're doing it on the low. Because I grew up in a Christian church home anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? My mom find me looking at that shit. She beat the shit out of my ass. Like, but this shit we only did in computer class at school in the 5th, 6th grade. It kind of got us ready for Columbine. Kind of got us ready for a lot of shit. But y'all shorties, oh, it's Faces of Death plus Columbine, nigga, in real life. I'm from Chicago, South Side, gangster. You know, we sell drugs. Buy a little pack bag, that shit up, go to school, hit the streets, make my money, you know what I mean? Count my shit up like I'm Scarface at the end of the day type shit. Minimum hustling. And ain't why I wasn't no boss or nothing like that. Just little shit, high school shit. We was about $1, and we was about the bitches. Excuse my French when I say bitches, but bitches is bitches, nigga. Just like it's niggas out here, just like it's finags out here, just like it's a lot of base words. Females, mainly. That's what we was about, $1 and the female. It's just what the fuck it was about back then. Get money. And having a bitch present. To do shit with, to kick it with, to hang with. Just the opposite sex, bro. It wasn't just, we didn't fuck with niggas like that. We fucked with the niggas we was gangbanging with and shit. But we left our niggas to go be our bitch and shit. Alright, I'll explain it, nigga. That was a main factor in our growth and development. But it's like now, they asexual, they pansexual. I don't fuck with bitches like that. They fuck with each other. It's a gaggle of niggas, a gaggle of females. Niggas don't even want the bitches. You know what I'm saying? The bitches want each other type shit. Like, and it ain't drug dealing, because they ain't about $1 and ain't about a bitch no more. It's just mayhem. Niggas want to be a hitman. My generation, we want to be a hustler. Because in the generation before me, 70s and shit, like, you know, old man, them generations and shit, they was like pickpocket hustlers, loiterers, like thieves, graffiti artists, like, you know what I'm saying? Old school break-in theft type motherfuckers. We is the mask and glove style. We just run up and shit. Yeah, be like, it's different phases to bullshit and mayhem and shit you getting exposed to and shit like that. And I'm saying a really good fucking point. As the 80s baby, we was exposed to a lot of shit early. I was fucking at 12. Smoking weed at fucking 12. Cigarettes at 12. Like, I've been doing this shit since 12. Early exposed to shit. Y'all kids, nigga, they get exposed 8, 9, 10. And then they're having, like, they're getting eggs developed early, puberty early as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's early as shit. They're getting exposed to shit early as fuck, and then you give them phones and shit like that. Like, I'm planning on making here is the kids gonna be happy without all the shit you finna cut down at the crib. Last, making my point. I grew up in a church household, so we didn't have BT, we didn't have internet, we didn't have none of that shit. If I was on the computer, I played game, like Doom, CD-ROM, literally. That's what I'm saying. We a different generation, 80s baby. I distinctly remember being 6 years old, looking at the back of the fucking CD-ROM package to literally upload a fucking ROM disk into the computer, programming it into the computer on MS-DOS. You remember MS-DOS? It's like the big fat floppy disk and shit. Told you, I grew up with that big fat back Mac. Nigga, a whole different time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we was programming computers at 6. We was making computers and AI our bitch since 6. You understand what I'm saying? Or we making them our bitch. You know what I'm saying? Remember hackers came out and everybody was trying to hack and you know what I'm saying? Like, look, fun times. Now, I'm telling you, motherfuckers, your shorties are slaves to the motherfucking net. Slaves to AI. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different element here going on. And the internet, especially with porn and shit, like I said, a lot of your shorties' happiness comes from the fucking Wi-Fi. Not your home, not your traditions, not shit you implement in the crib and all that shit. Everything makes these motherfuckers happy is outside your home. What you need to do is cut that outside shit off and make them appreciate home. Once again, church was it for us. It's a gift and a curse. Black church is a fucked up system and shit. But nigga kept us out of trouble. We had somewhere to be. And we worshiping God, so we getting that good spirit of God touching our hearts. Even if we mad we at church, we still gonna catch the feeling or catch a good word or catch the spirit being in the motherfucking house of God, son. With God's people and shit. Like, it's just a different way to come up. And even though I went to church 5 days a motherfucking week, nigga, we was still on the street banging, nigga. Listen. Different. These motherfuckers ain't got morals, they don't have, you know what I mean? Expose your kids to what the fuck you was exposed to. Cause you were divine and you were a good person. Fuck how they feel. They fear your kids, man. What the fuck? I wish I had some shorties. That's a free labor workforce. What the fuck you mean? Like, what? We was, nigga, stop. Look. Take care of home. Fuck your relationships and shit. Especially if you're a single mom and, you know what I mean? Hey, take you and your shorties right now. That's your main focus. What the fuck your shorties is getting exposed to? What you exposing your shorties to? That's my sign to stop talking. Listen. Hey, take care of home. Make sure happiness that's going on in your home is coming from the home. That's all I want to say. As far as yourself, personally, divine feminine, we got the Ace of Cups. And this is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification, self-respect. Love yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, the world is full of karmics. 70%. 7 times out of 10, these people don't know what love is. Even if you gave it to them unconditionally. They don't even love themselves, so how the fuck can they love you? They don't respect themselves. How the fuck they don't respect you? They don't know who the fuck they are. How the fuck they gonna know who you are? You did? But as long as you know who you are, that's all. A, for all that matters. That's the biggest part about love. As long as you have it. As long as you giving it. And, gotta say love, right? Analyzing my life, I'm 37 years old. Analyzing my life and shit. You know what's killed me more times than the Terminator? Love. Love has hurt me more than anything. It's a gift and a fucking curse. I know what love is. I know what respect is. I know what loyalty is. I'm a Leo, so I mean that's just common traits of one. I get it. I get people. I get related. Like I get things. You know, I get it. You know, trying to find a like-minded individual in this world in this time of day is like finding a needle in a fucking haystack. It's like finding a winning lottery scratch-off ticket that you really need or should invest in type shit. Love's got to be killed over and over and over again. And even the love I gave wasn't given back. And I gave it unconditionally. I'm still giving it unconditionally, but now I just know how to operate with it. It's like the statement of me saying, throughout my whole life at 37 years old, I never got done fucked up outside my family. My family fucked me over every fucking time. Like half the family, my own kind, my own people. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody outside my race or my family has ever fucked me over. I've been through some shit. Current state of the world. You know? But I still got love for them. I still got love for the world. Don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with the world. Not anymore. I'm in Zion all day, every day. Fuck this matrix. Straight up. Because like I say, you know, there's a few reasons I ain't fucking with the world. But going back to, you know, self-love. As long as you love yourself, that's all that matters. And keep loving that person, even if they don't love themselves. Even if they don't know what the fuck it is. You giving it to them. They probably gonna learn it and give it to somebody else, but at least they got it from you. You know? Self-realization. Know what the fuck you are. So you ain't confusing people or sending mixed signals out here. Okay? And fuck with a person who know who the fuck they are, so they ain't confusing you or throwing you mixed signals out here. Self-identification. ID who you are. Know who you are. Know thyself. Know thy creator. And know what home is. That's what self-love is, man. You know, it's taking care of you. It's getting it. Even if they ain't got it. It's loving it. Even if you go this whole stint of your life without actually getting real love. At least you was giving it to yourself. And that's something you gotta consciously know. Or finding out. But what you can't see that you're gonna see later, thing that's kinda in the back burner here is the change that has to happen. Seven of Pentacles represents change. You know, it's my reread card. R-E-R-E, reread. This is reanalyzing, revamping, revitalizing, reversing the moves, reneging, relapse, rehab, rehash, reverse, remove, release, you know, recognize, realize, reread. It's like 7 realizations, 7 reads you're gonna have to do to really get your life back on track. Your life is an 8 of Pentacles. The step after this. What's a life? That's shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you're sleeping on, 4 walls you call your shelter, home, your relationship, your children, all, it's things in your life. And life is what you make it. Because once again, you can have everything and have nothing, and you can have nothing and have everything. Things need to change across the board. That's why the truth is setting in. That's why things have happened the way they have to happen for you to change. Like I say, don't you notice every time you get comfortable and get in a comfortable position, shit happens, and then you have to reread to get your life back on track? It's just how life goes. And that's why you need to be happy during this whole phase and laugh and shake this shit off, because it is a game. It is a test. It's bullshit. But you can bounce back, and you always do. You're going to come up on top and win, because you always do. You're going to get the victory, son, and that's just how it always is. Just change. Yeah, son. Moving on to the masculine energy. This involves the masculines you deal with and you deal with for women and shit like that. This deals with the men in your life, it could be your spouse, boyfriend, son, uncle, pops, OG, whatever the fuck, triple OG, whatever. So, as far as the masculine energy in general, feminine, we got the 3 of Pentacles, and this is the bridge. This is you and a person doing some shit. If you are in a relationship, this is you, this is whoever you with, and this is your relationship. Or this is your house, and this is where two of you reside. Or this is your life, and the 2 of you are trying to build. Like, it's a bridge. It's a bridge. It's all about building. The way you build with people and the way people build with you. If you come into a situation, have something to bring to the table. They better have something to bring to the table. They brought something, you brought something, y'all put both that shit on the table as one, and y'all gonna use that to build with. You build with a person who ain't got nothing to bring to the table. You got you and your thing going on. They're just coming to take. When you have nothing left, they're going to be gone to find another person to build with. Make sure your intentions and make sure your motives are correct when you build with anybody. Befriend anybody. Talk to anybody or be in anybody's face. If you build with anybody, talk out my head. If you build it with anybody, you see the circle here? That's your cipher. You had a thing going on. You just doing your thing, right? And then knock, knock, another person appears. Okay, why are they in your cipher? To use and abuse you? Because they have your best interest in heart. They're a fan. They fuck with what you doing. They like what you got. Like what? Like establish that while they're in your fucking cipher. Okay? Do not include people in your shit. Move people in your shit. This could be you in your house, and this is a tenant you got in your house. This is you and your children and the person you got around your shorties. When it comes to masculine energy, feminine, watch how you building. Are you building the right way? Have you been building the right way? If not, take a step back. 7 of Pentacles. Reread. Change some shit. Change how you build, motherfuckers. Whatever you've been doing, meeting people and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I do is, I call it screening. I don't give a fuck if you a friend, co-worker, future love, potential, whatever. Screening. I need to read you. Not pick up cards and dive into your shit. I only do this when I'm supposed to. People book me for readings and I pick the cards up, get busy. God calls me to get online and do my thing, I do it. Other than that, if I don't need to be doing it, I don't do it. It's just most of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm a screen. I'm gonna observe the shit out you. Kind of analyze you. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna look at your medicine cabinets and shit when you ain't looking and shit. Like, go through your shit. Make sure I ain't dealing with no psychopath murderer. Nigga, it's 2024. There's much shit going on around here. Me not to be screening people. Okay? aside from the sheep, nigga, you do got Dahmers out here. You got Jim Joneses out here, man. You got some real diabolical figures, man. You doing cut those shit behind closed doors. It is a fucking underworld. Those who have kids, nigga, I'm saying, get them, get their ass on Instagram, get their ass on Facebook. Stop showing. Come on now, the way y'all got it set up, motherfuckers know where your shorties at, what they wearing, what they look like. Just say it. You just making it easy. Uber got motherfucking teen apps now. Hey, y'all just making it easy. Take care of home. Let's just be your fucking focus. And like I said, cut off everything outside the home. Just temporarily to show them what it is. And just you getting humble, you need to humble your seeds, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, just watch who you bring in your cycle. Make sure they got something to bring to the table. If you finessing them or got a plan for them, or they just there for a temporary cause, okay, hurry up with that shit. Get it in, get it out, get her done, and move the fuck on. Change is on the horizon. Make sure you do that for a minute. Two of Swords. This is the shit you don't see with the way you build with people. Two of Swords is options, free will, or a fork in the road. Basically a choice. It's only one way, and that's up. What's up, goddess? What's up? That's ascension. Mentally rising above the bullshit. Fucking with the infinite. You know, God is up there. Get closer to God. The closer you get to God, I'm telling you, the further you're going to away from people, the further you're going to away from the world. It's a mental thing. We all have choices. Even if you don't have choices, you got a choice. It's mental. Everything is fucking mental. You be in jail, confined, 23 hours a fucking day. You still have a choice to do some shit. Nigga, your pen ain't dead. Your hands still work. Your brain still fucking work. Nigga, tell your story. Do something that's gonna help your family. That's gonna build a legacy. You know what I'm saying? You be a fucking slave, nigga. You have an option. Not have to be a slave. Always option. God always make a way. If it's a will, it's a way. You understand what I'm saying? Fork in the road. Make a choice. You either going this way or that way. Which way you going? You've been there before. So change should happen and you should go this way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a choice. You're supposed to be made. Sometimes God gotta smack you to get your ass going in the direction you need to go. Wrapping you up. And then you got to the pinnacles. This is consciously and directly going to the future. This is manifestation. This is something that wasn't there, that's here now. That you made happen. You didn't see it. It's like I say that, you know, it's like some bad shit happened. And on that bad day, a seed was planted. You know what I'm saying? Something got birthed into existence, right? And you didn't know what the fuck it was. That was the first card coming into this shit. Like, starting you off, right, feminine? In the end, whatever that seed was, whatever that shit, that good shit that you didn't see, is gonna appear. And it's gonna be all fucking good. It shouldn't take you to see shit for you to be all cheesy. But that's how I be, and I'm at fault with that a lot. I be going through shit all the fucking time, and I just be like beating myself down to a pulp, hard on myself, like really just stressing myself out, man. Just really trying to make sure I'm on my shit, you know what I mean? In spite of powers that be, these motherfuckers working hard on good people, and it's like I talk to God, hey, nah, man, pray, really get on my knees, really like holler at my mans. You know what I mean? See what's going on, like Marvin Gaye and shit. Then it's like, God come through. Like he always does. God always comes through. I don't doubt him, but it's like, it's on his time. You know what I'm saying? And he can be she can be he, you know, he rocking with God. It's always divine timing. And you can't predict divine timing. You can't estimate divine timing. You know, God works in mysterious ways. And he's like I say, he's absolute. You know, absolute. So you're not gonna see the good shit that's gonna come till later. And this is in the future. Near future or later future. But things are gonna be all good. Where, you know, everything's happened. I'm telling you, you gotta make mistakes. And this is good. This is an A fucking plus. It's some good shit that's gonna happen with you going to the future. Now, to the Pinnacles also is this is you and another person. You know, that motherfucker you was building with. This is you two finalizing everything. You know, 4 Pinnacles on this side of you two. 4 Pinnacles on that side of you two. What's 8 of Pentacles? That's a life. Right? 2 people building a life. It started from y'all just entertaining it to just going all in. 2 becoming 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, 10 Pentacles represent pregnancy. You know, this person you've been flirting with or playing with or whatever, boom, boom, pregnancy. Now it's like, okay, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? This is like you choosing to build, like I say, a home, a house, to go into a business together. This could be 2 friends establishing a business. Um, Whatever it is good. It needs to happen. It needs to manifest. It needs to be present. Wrapping this up, so we get to the next reading. What you ain't gonna see though, feminine going to the future, post manifestation, post everything. It's still some shit you're gonna have to let go. And in the back of your head, you know exactly what it is. Now you seen how shit just transpired. It shouldn't take another God smack. It shouldn't take another truth moment. It shouldn't take the other shoe to drop again for you to know what you need to let go of. In the back of your head, you know exactly what you need to let go, to remove, to reread. Make sure you do that. That's the message that I got. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Let's see what the Divine Masculine got going. Hold up.